simplify the following algebraic expressions, right? 2 into 3a. Hari, me මොකද්ද මේ? 6a. So 4 times 2x, that is what? 8x. Positive into negative, that is negative. So 3 times 2x, that is 6x. Negative into positive, that is negative. Right? Now we have part D. So both of these values are positive, right? So 2 times 3, that is 6xy. Right? So again, we have a positive value and a negative value. So 3a into 5b. Right? So මෙතන now negative 15ab. I negative one, positive into negative. Right? Right? So 2m times 4n, that is what? 8mn. Negative into positive, that is negative. So this is a negative, this is a negative. 4p into 2q, we know that is what? 8pq. Negative into negative, that's a positive value. Right? So here, අපි මේක පොඩ්ඩක් expand කරලා ගමු. So 3x, this is what? 3 times x. 5x, this is what? 5 times x. දැන් මේ දෙන්නගේ multiplication එකක් තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් අපිට මේ තියෙන එක අපිට මෙහෙම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. 3 times x. 5 times x. Then 3 times 5, that is what? 15. X times x, that is what? X squared. හරි? හැමදාම මතක තියාගන්න x multiplied by x, we get what? X squared. දැන් මේක සමහරක් ළමයි තේරුම් ගන්න තියෙනවා 2x කියලා. That is wrong. මේක වැරදි. Right? X plus x, that is 2x. හරි? එතකොට x වලින් multiply වුණාම මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? x squared. x වල වර්ගය. Right? එතකොට මෙතන මොකද්ද answer එක? 15x squared. හරි. දැන් මෙතන කලින් වගේම තමයි. So we have a negative one and a positive one. Symbol එකක් නැහැ. That means what? This is positive. Right? So 5a into 3a, that is what? 15a squared. A squaredune a times a no. Negative into positive, negative. Right. Expand the following algebraic expressions. So what do we do? දැන් මේ ඔයාලා දන්නවා කරන්න, right? මේ දෙකෙන් මේ වරහන් ඇතුලේ ඉන්න දෙන්න multiply කරනවා. Right? So here we get what? 2x. හරි මම මේක පොඩ්ඩක් වෙනම කරන්නම්. දැන් මෙතන 2 into x. ඉස්සලාම නිකන් value එක ගන්න. 2 into x. We know that is what? 2x. But this is a positive value. This is also a positive value. Positive into positive, we know the answer is positive. එතකොට මෙයා ධන value එක, positive value එක. හරි? ඊළඟට the next part. 2 into 1, we know that is 2. Positive into positive, we know the answer is positive. හරි? එතකොට මෙතන ධන එක ලිව්වත් එකයි නැත්ත් එකයි. So this is the answer. ඊළඟට part B. So in part B we have b plus 3. Right? එතකොට මෙන්න මේ වගේ multiplication එක කරන්න ඕන. Right? So 3 times b, we know that is 3b. Positive into positive, that is positive. ලිව්වත් එකයි නැත්ත් එකයි. 3 times 3, that is 9. Positive into positive, that is positive. 4y minus 2. එතකොට මේ හතරේ මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ දෙන්න වහන්න ඇතුළේ ඉන්න දෙන්න multiply කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි. අපි මේක ගමු. 4 into y, we know that is 4y. Positive into positive, the symbol is positive. ඊළඟට 4 into 2, we know that is 8. Positive into negative, that is negative. හරි? එතකොට මෙතන මොකක්ද උත්තරේ වෙන්නේ? 4y minus 8. Right. හරි අපි මේකත් බලමු. So මේ negative 3 වලින්, this is a negative 3, huh? We have to multiply both a and positive 2. හරි? දෙන්නම multiply කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි? දෙන්නම multiply කරන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට බලන්න 3 into a, we know that is 3a, but this is negative, this is positive, so here we get negative 3a. Right? 3 into 2, we know that is 6. This is negative, this is positive, so this is also negative. හරි. එතකොට මෙතන තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද එතකොට? negative 3a negative 6. Negative 3a negative. So 2 times x that is 2x. Negative plus negative times positive that is negative. 2 times 2 that is 4. Negative times negative that is positive. Right? So we must multiply the 2x and the 3 using x. So here x times 2x that is what? 2x square, and also that's a positive value. Why? Positive x, positive 2x. X times 3 that is what? 3x, positive into positive, that is also positive. So this is the answer. Right? So just as before, we have to use 2y and multiply whatever's inside the bracket, right? So 2y times y, that is what? 2y square. So this is a positive value, positive into positive. 2y times 1, that is what? 2y, positive into positive, that is also positive. Right, so here we have h, right? So 2x times 4x, that's what? 8x squared, negative into positive, that is negative. 2x times x, that is what? 2x, negative into positive, that is negative. So we have what? Negative 8x squared, negative 2x. Okay? 3b times a, that is what? 3ab, negative into positive, that is negative. 3b times b, that is what? 3b squared, negative into negative, that is positive. So this is part A, right? So we have to simplify the brackets. වරහන් ටිකේ වත් කරන්න ඕන. කලින් කතන්දරෙම තමයි. So here we have what? X squared, positive into positive, that is positive. X times 2, that is 2x, positive into positive, that is positive. Right? So 2 times x, that is what? 2x. Positive into positive, that is positive. 2 times 2, that is 4. Positive into positive, that is positive. Now බලන්න මෙන්න මෙයාලා. Like terms, right? So x squared plus 4x plus 4. හරි. මෙන්න මේක තමයි multiply වෙන්නේ. Y into y, we know that is y squared. Positive into positive, that is positive. Y into 3, that is 3y. Positive into positive, that is positive. 3 into y, that is 3y. Positive into positive, that is again positive. 3 into 2, that is 6. Positive into negative, that is negative. Now we have what? Like terms. So y squared plus 6y minus 6. So that is the answer. Okay. So here x into x, we get x squared. Positive into positive, that is positive. X into 1, that is x. Positive into positive, that is positive. 3 into x, that is 3x. Negative into positive, that is negative. 3 into 1, that is 3. Negative into negative, that is positive. So we get x squared negative 2x plus 3. So here we get what? M squared. M times 3n, that is 3mn. Positive into negative, that is negative. N times n. N times m, that is nm. Negative into positive, that is again negative. N times 3n, that is 3n squared. Negative into negative, that is positive. Right. එතකොට මේ mn, right? This is mn. මම මෙතන ලියලා nm කියලා, right? nm and mn, those are same things. ඒවා දන්නේ නැතිනේ. මම මේක ඔයාලට පැටලෙන හන්ද මම මේක ලියන්න mn කියලා. මෙතන මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? m squared negative 4mn plus 3n square into x plus 8. So x into x, we know that is x squared. Positive into positive, that is positive. එක ලිව්වත් එකයි නැතත් එකයි. X into 8, that is 8x. Positive into positive, we know that is positive. 5 into x, we know that is 5x. Positive into positive, that is positive 5x. 5 into 8, that is 40. Positive into positive, that is 40. So here we have what? X squared. 8 plus 5, that is 13x plus 40. So just as before, we have to do the multiplication. So 7 into 3, 7 into a into 3, a into a. right? So 7 into 3, that is 21, positive into positive, that is positive. 7 into a, that is 7a, positive into positive, that is positive 7a. A into 3, that is 3a, positive into positive, that is positive 3a. A into a, that is a squared, positive into positive, that is positive a squared. Now, මෙන්න තියෙන like terms. එතකොට මොකද්ද මේක වෙන්නේ? 21 plus 10a plus a squared. අපිට ඕන නම් වලට මතක ඇතිනේ. අපිට ඕන නම් මේක මේ විදිහට හදන්නත් පුළුවන් නේ. a squared plus 10a plus 21. මතක ඇතිනේ මේවා. So we have what? X minus 5, x plus 8, right? So x into x, we know that is x squared, positive into positive, that is positive. X into 8, we know that is 8x, positive into positive, we know that is positive. 5 into x, that is 5x, negative into positive, that is negative. 5 into 8, that is 40, negative into positive, that is negative. Right, so here are the like terms. So x squared plus 3x minus 40. X into x, that is x squared. X into 8, that is 8x. Positive into negative, that is negative. 5 into x, that is 5x. Positive into positive, that is positive. 5 into 8, that is 40. Positive into negative, that is negative. So here we have what? Like terms. X squared, negative 3x, right? Negative 40. Total, 2 times n, sorry, 2 times 3, that is 6. Positive into positive, that is positive. Right? So 2 times m, that is 2m. Positive into negative, that is negative 2m. M times 3, that is 3m. Positive into positive, that is positive. M times m, that is m squared. So here we have two like terms. So 6 plus m, negative m squared. Right? So x into x, that is x squared. X into 8, that is 8x. So positive into negative, that is negative. 5 into x, that is 5x. Negative into positive, that is negative. 5 into 8, that is 40. Positive into positive, that is positive 40. So here we have like terms. So x squared, negative 13x, positive 40. Exercise 4.1, question number 1. Expand and simplify the following binomial expressions. Right? So part A. So just as before, x into x, then x again into 2. 2 into x, 2 into 2. Right? So x into x, that is x squared. X into 2, that is 2x. Right? So x into x, x squared, that is positive. X into 2, that is 2x, that is also positive. 2 into x, that is 2x. Positive into positive, that is positive. 2 into 2, that is 4. That's a positive 4. Now we have two like terms. So x squared plus 4x plus 4. 14. Right? So x into x, we have x. Sorry, x into x, then we have x into negative 3. Then negative 3 into x. Again negative 3 into negative 3. Hurry. X into x, we get what? X into x, we get x squared. Positive into positive, that is positive. X into 3, that is 3x. Positive into negative, that is negative 3x. 3 into x, again that is 3x. Negative into positive, that is negative. 3 into 3, that is 9. Negative into negative, that is positive. Now we have two like terms. So x squared, negative 6x plus 9. So 2x times x, that is 2x squared. 2x times 2, that is 4x. Positive into positive, that is positive. Here also positive. 2 into x, that is 2x squared. Positive into positive, positive. 3 into x, that is 3x. Positive 3x. 3 into 2, that is 6. Positive 6. So here we have two like terms. So 2x squared plus 7x plus 6. Right. 2p times p, we have what? 2p times p, we have 2p squared. Positive into positive, we have positive. 2p times 3, that is 6p, negative 6p. 5 into p, that is 5p, negative 5p. 5 into 3, that is 15. So here we have positive 15. So these are what like terms. 2p squared negative 11p plus 15. So here we get what? 9x squared. So that is positive. Then we have 3x. That is also positive. Here we have 3x, but that's a negative. Negative into positive. Here we have what? 1 times 1, that is 1. Negative into positive, that is negative. So we can cancel out the positive 3x to negative 3x. So here the answer is 9x squared minus 1. 2x times 3x times 2x, that is 6x squared, and that is also negative. 3x times 3y, that is 9xy. Negative into negative, that is positive. So here we have positive 4x, right? 2x times 2x, that is 4x. Positive into positive, that is also positive. 2 into 3y, that is 6y. Positive into negative, that is negative. Right. So that is it. Right? 2a times 3a, that is 6a square. Positive into positive, that is positive. Right? 2a times 2b, that is 4ab. Positive into positive, that is positive. A into 3a, that is 3ab. Positive into positive, that is positive. B into 2b, that is 2b square, that is also positive. Right, so here we have two like terms. So 6a squared plus 7ab plus 2b squared. So that is the answer. This is G, part 1. Question number 1, part G. 3x into 4x, that is 12x squared. Positive into positive, that is positive. 3x into 3y, that is 9xy. Positive into positive, that is positive. 5y, 4x, that is 20xy. So here we have a negative. 5y, 3y, we have 15y squared. Also that is what? Negative. Now then මෙතන අපිට like terms දෙකක් තියෙනවා. 12x squared negative 11xy negative 15y squared. Right? So 3p into 3p we have what? 9p squared. So that is negative. 3p into 2q, that is 6pq. That is positive. 4q into 3p, that is 12pq. That is also positive. 4q into 2q, that is 8q squared. That is negative. Alright? Now මේවා මොනවද? Like terms. So negative 9p squared plus 18pq minus 8q squared. Right. So මෙතන මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? Negative 21k squared. 7k into 4l, that is 28kl negative. 5l times 3k, that is 15kl, that is also negative. Negative into negative, negative. 5l times 4l, that is 20l squared. Negative into positive, that is negative. මෙන්න මේ දෙන්න ගැන අපි බලමු. So those are like terms. So negative 21k squared minus 28 plus 15. 20 plus 10, that is 30. 30 plus what? So this will be what? 43kl minus 20l square. So that is the answer. Right? So what? 16m squared. So that is positive. Then we have 12mn. That is negative. Again we have 12mn. That is also negative. Then we have 9n squared. That is positive. So here we have what? Like terms. So 16m squared negative 24mn plus 9n squared. Right? So here we have what? 25x squared. Then 5 times 2, that is 10xy. Negative 10xy. Again we have negative 10xy. Then 4y squared. So here these two are what? Like terms. So 25x squared negative 20xy plus 4y squared. So that is the answer. Right? So we write this half x as what? එහෙම ලියාගත්තාම ලේසි. එහෙම කරන්න පුළුවන් නම් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. ඒක හන්ද මම මේක මේ විදිහට ලියාගන්න. So for B it is much clearer. Right. So here what do we have to do? Half of x into 2x. එහෙම ලියාගෙන කරන්න. Half of x into 2x. Don't worry about the sign. Right? First of all take the number part. ඉලක්කම් කොටස. Then think about the sign. Whether it is positive or negative. Right? So half of x into 2. So we can cancel out the 2. So here we get what? X squared. Positive into positive, that is also positive. එහෙනම් මෙතන අපිට ලියන්න පුළුවන් positive x squared. Right. ඊළඟට half of x into 3y. එතකොට මොකද මෙතන එන්නේ? 3xy divided by 2. So that is also positive. I made the number positive. Right? So positive 3xy divided by 2 plus y into 2x, that is 2xy. Positive into positive, that is positive. ඊළඟට තියෙනවා 3y squared. Three by 2 to that add 2. ඔන්න ඔයගේ කතන්දරයක් තියෙන්නේ. Right. 3xy by 2 plus 2xy. So put 1 as the denominator here. So between 2 and 1, what is the common denominator? Least common denominator, we have to find the least common multiple. So that is 2. එතකොට මෙයාගේ මේක 2 කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. හැබැයි මෙයා මේක 2 කරන්න ඕන. Right? So multiply the denominator by 2, multiply the numerator by 2 as well. Right? එතකොට මම මේක මෙතන ලියන්නම්. එතකොට මෙතන එනවා 4xy divided by 2. Right? So 3xy divided by 2 plus 4xy divided by 2. දැන් මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ දෙන එකතු කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. Right. So here x squared plus 7xy divided by 2 plus 3y squared. So that is the answer. So here in the previous question we had only one algebraic fraction this side, as I remember. හරි පැති දෙකේම තිබ්බේ නෑ, එක පැත්තක තිබ්බා. Now both sides we have what? All terms are algebraic fractions, right? So p by 3 into 2p by 3. එතකොට මෙතන මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? 2p squared by 9. So here we have what? 2p squared by 9. හරි? ඒ මෙයාගේ. ඊළඟට මෙයාගෙනුත් වෙන්න ඕනනේ. So the symbol is what? Positive into positive, that is positive. ඊළඟට මෙයාගේ. p by 3 into 3q by 4. So we can cancel out the 3. එතකොට මෙතනින් මොකක්ද එන්නේ? pq by 4. And we have to consider the symbol. So this is positive, this is negative. So this is also negative. Negative pq by 4. ඊළඟ මෙයාගෙන්. So q by 2 into 2p by 3. So we can cancel out the 2. So pq divided by 3. That is positive into positive. pq by 3. So that is positive into positive. That is also positive. Right. Then we have what? q by 2 into 3q by 4. So මෙතන ඉන්නේ මොකද්ද? 3q squared into 4 times 2, that is 8. But positive into negative, that is negative. So we have 3q squared by 8. දැන් බලන්න මෙතන like terms වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? මෙන්න මෙහාලා. මෙන්න මේ දෙන්න. ඒ දෙක නිකන් හරියට මොනවා වගේද? බලන්න මේ pq. This is like just like what? Negative quarter, to that we have to add a third. මෙන්න මේ වගේ කතන්දරයක් තමයි මෙතන තියෙන්නේ. Numerator එකට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන මොනවද? Algebraic terms. හරි එහෙනම් අපි වැඩේ කරගෙන යමු. එතකොට අපි ගත්තොත් එහෙම pq by 4, so that is negative. Positive pq by 3. එතකොට මේ දෙක ගත්තොත් least common multiple එක වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? 12, right? So pq by 4, we have to multiply the numerator by 3 and the denominator by 3. So 3pq by 12. So negative 3pq by 12 plus pq by 3 into 4. 4pq by 12. 4pq by 12. හරි. දැන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? This is negative 3pq. This is positive 4pq. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? 2p squared by 9 positive pq by 12 minus 3q squared by 8. This is the answer. So 3x into 5a, 3x into 3b, right? So here we get what? 15ax. ඊළඟට 9xb. So that is positive. ඊළඟට මෙතන මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? 20ay, that is also positive. ඊළඟට මෙතන මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? 12by, that is also positive. So if we take a look at the four terms, right? So there are no like terms. So this is the answer. Right, so that is the end of question 1, exercise 4.1. Right, exercise 4.1, question number 2. If the length of a rectangular shaped field is within brackets 2a plus 7 meters and the breadth is within brackets 2a minus 3 meters, determine the area of the field in terms of a. Right, so first of all, right, so we know in a rectangle, how do we find the area? In a rectangle, what do? We multiply the length by breadth. So we do the same thing, right? So area, that is equal to what? 2a plus 7 into 2a minus 3, right? So 2a into 2a, right? Then 2a into negative 3. 7 into 2a, 7 into negative 3. Right. So 2a into 2a, that is 4a squared. Positive into positive, that is positive. Then 2a into 3, that is 6a. Positive into negative, that is negative. 7 into 2, that is 14a. Positive into positive, that is positive. 7 into 3, that is 21. Positive into negative, that is negative. Right. So these are what? These are like terms, right? So 4a squared. So here, what is the simplification? Positive 8a minus 21. So that is the answer. And the answer should be in square meters, because the length that has been given to us in meters and also the breadth. Okay, question number 3. Pumi made a square shaped flower bed. Hari. Pumi හැදුවලු සමචතුරස්‍රයක් shape එක සමචතුරස්‍රයක් වෙලා තියෙන flower bed එකක්. So this is Pumi's flower bed, right? Her sister made a rectangular flower bed. එයාගේ sister rectangular flower bed එකක් හැදුවලු. So opposite sides are equal in length. Right. Right. The length of the sister's bed was 3 meters more than of Pumi's. Hari. So here we will take the length of Pumi's flower bed as simple a meters. එහෙනම් sister ගේ flower bed එක කොච්චරක් වෙන්න ඕනද? a minus 3. Sorry, a plus 3 meters. Okay, width was 2 meters less than Pumi's. Right. එහෙනම් this should be what? a minus 2. That is also in meters. Taking the length of one side of Pumi's bed as x. Right. මේක x කියලා ගන්න කියලා තියෙනවා. So this is x, x, and this is also x. Right, sorry, මේක x කියලා ගන්න කියලා තියෙනවා. Write the length and width of the sister's bed in terms of x and then express its area in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So we have to take these two measurements, right? We have to find the area. So how do we find the area? Area is what? Area. So that is equal to, just as before, x plus 3 into x minus 2. Okay? So here, x into x, x into negative 2, plus 3 into x, plus 3 into negative 2. Right? So x into x, that is x squared. X into 2, that is 2x. Right? Positive times negative, that is negative. 3 into x, that is 3x. Positive into positive, that is positive. 3 into 2, that is 6. Positive into negative, that is negative. Right. Now, these are the like terms. So, x squared plus x minus 6. So that is the answer. They have been given to us to arrange this into what? Into this form, ax squared plus bx plus c. So actually this answer is in this form, right? So this is ax squared, right? Then this is bx plus c, right? So මේ විදිහට තමයි අපිට හම්බෙලා තියෙන්නේ. මේක answer එක square meters වලින් එන්නේ. Why? The dimensions are given to us in what? Meters. Right. Exercise 4.1, question number 4. A child bought A mandarins which were priced at X rupees each. Right? So the child bought what? A mandarins. We don't know the amount. කීයක් ගත්තද කියන්න දන්නේ නැහැ. Right? හැබැයි ආයෙක අරන් තියෙන්නේ එකක් X ගානේ. Per. So these are what? Mandarins. Huh? So I'm just going to put a capital M there. Right. He then decides to buy 3 times that number of apples. දැන් මේ තියෙන ගත්ත ප්‍රමාණය අපි දන්නේ අපි A කියලා දාගත්තා. හරි? අපිට දීලා තියෙන හැම. ඊට පස්සේ යා මොනවද ගන්න? apples. 3 times. එතකොට ඒක මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? 3A වෙනවා. So these are what? Apples. Right? So price of each apple is what? 2x. May per apple. The price of an apple is twice the price of a mandarin. Write an expression in terms of A and X for the cost of apples. So this is part 1. Cost of apples. So how many apples were there? 3A. What is the price? 2x. What's another? 6AX rupees when owner. 6AX rupees. Right. Part 2. The fruit seller states that if the number of apples that were bought is increased by 5 fruits, he can reduce the price of each apple that is bought by 3 rupees. Accordingly, the child decides to buy 5 more apples. If he does this, write down the number of apples he buys in terms of A. දැන් කොච්චර අරගෙන තියනවද? 3ක් A. එහෙනම් මේකට තව 5ක් එකතු වෙන්න ඕන. 3 plus 5. Part 3. Write down the price of an apple in terms of X. දැන් කොච්චරක්ද? කලින් කොච්චරක් වෙලා තිබුණද? 2x. 5ක් වැඩිපුර ගත්තනේ. එතකොට එකකින් 3ක් අඩු වුණා. So 2x minus 3. Right. So this is rupees. මේක rupees වෙන්න ඕන. හරි? This is rupees. Right. Part 4. Write down the cost of the apples in terms of X. A and X. Cost of apples. How many apples were bought? This amount. Price of each apple is what? 2x minus 3. හරි අපි එක වෙනම හරි අපි එක මෙතන ලියමු. So it will be somewhat neat, right? So 3a plus 5 into 2x minus 3. Expand and simplify the binomial expression in part 4 above, right? 3a plus 5 into 2x minus 3. So 3a into 2x, we know that is 6ax. So that is positive. 3a into negative 3, that is 9a. Positive into negative, that's a negative. 5 into 2x, that is 10x. Positive into positive, that is positive. 5 into 3, that is 15. So that is negative. Right. So we cannot simplify this anymore. So those are the answers for question number 4. And this should be what? Rupees.